we're going to start down on our mats into a child's pose. So just take your knees out towards the edge of the mat, and then your exhale breath, walk your hands forward, and just ease your bottom down towards your heels. So arms are lengthening as we open up through our hips here. If you're quite tight through your hips, you might want to bring your knees in a bit more closely. And you can either stay nice and still here, or if it feels good, just gently move side to side, finding that nice release through your hips. Lengthen through your spine here. We just use this stretch as well, just to tune into our bodies. Maybe notice where it feels a little bit tight, where we want to stretch out a little bit more. Perfect. And then we'll pause together in the center. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale breath, slowly move your hands over towards your right side. And just find that nice release into that right hip. Maybe go a bit deeper if that feels good. Well, that might be enough just to stretch out that right side. Take another deep inhale here, and then exhale, slowly move your hands over towards your left side. And again, just find that nice release through your left hip. Maybe go a bit deeper over to your left side if that feels good. And then take another deep inhale. Now exhale breath, we come back to center. Again, really reach your fingertips up towards the top of the mat. Use your bottom down towards the heels. Feel that nice release through your lower back. And again, if it feels good, you can gently move side to side, loosening up those hips a little bit more now. Nice. One more deep inhale here. And then exhale, pause in the center. And then slowly move your hands back towards your knees. We're going to bring those knees together so they're in line with our hips, and then come up just to kneeling on your mat. We're going to step forward with our right foot, tuck under our tailbone, and then lengthen through your spine. So you're in a lunge position here. As we come forward, gently onto that right knee, just make sure it doesn't go in front of your toes. If that's happening, just shuffle your foot forward a bit more. So you should feel the stretch through that left hip with our right foot forward. Just lengthen a little bit more through your spine. If it feels good, sink a bit more deeply into it. You don't need to force it here. You can pop your hands on your hips as well. Nice deep inhale, and then your exhale breath, we're going to gently bring our hips backwards, lengthen through that right leg, flex your right foot, and then forward fold gently over your right leg. So again, you might be able to bring your hands onto the floor or even get deeper into that. Nice big stretch through that right leg. Don't force it here. If there's any pain behind your right knee, just bend it a bit more. Perfect. Then hands or fingertips on the mat. We're going to inhale again, and then exhale this time, lunge forward into that right side. So again, just be mindful that your right knee is in line with your ankle. We're going to take a deep inhale here, and then exhale breath, sweep your arms up towards the sky, lengthen through your spine here. Now if you're pregnant, you can just stay in the center. If not, you can take an optional twist over to that right side, opening up through our chest. And then if it's there for you, maybe with your right hand, grab that left foot. That's optional. Give it a go if you're not feeling it. Don't worry. It's quite an intense stretch, that one. One more deep inhale here, and then exhale, gently let go of that left foot. Hands come back down onto the mat, and we're going to just step back with that right foot, and then push your hands back to kneeling, back on our mat. Let's do it on the other side. So left foot forward, feel that nice release through your right side. You come into that nice deep stretch. Again, lengthening through our spine. Make sure your left knee doesn't go in front of your toes. Perfect. Take another deep inhale here, and then exhale, gently bring your hips backwards, forward fold over that left leg. Looking good. Flex your left foot and just forward fold here. Now I know for myself, I'm a bit tighter on this left side, so I don't often get as low down as the right. So don't force it, just listen to what your body's saying to you. Maybe sink a bit deeper if it feels good. We'll take another deep inhale here. Exhale breath, we float forward, back into that left side. Left ankle in line with your left knee. Inhale here, and then exhale, come up, lengthening through your spine, arms overhead. Nice release here through the right side. So you can either stay in the center, or on your next exhale breath, twist open to your left side. And then if it's there for you, maybe grab that right foot with your left hand. That is definitely optional, as demonstrated. One more deep inhale. Exhale, let go of that right foot. And we're going to bring our hands back down. This time we're going to tuck under our right toes and just push up through that right heel. Inhale here, and then exhale, step back with that left foot. So we're coming into a plank position. Just snuck that in. If you're pregnant here, if this gets too intense, just drop to your knees. Keep your tailbone tucked in. So a little bend through your elbows, take a deep inhale, and then exhale, gently twist and open towards your right side. So right arm up towards the sky. You can also drop that left knee down and keep that right leg extended. Starting to wake up the body a bit more now. One more deep inhale, exhale back through to center. Find that balance, nice and flat through your back, a little bend through your elbows, take a deep inhale, and then exhale breath, twist open into a side plank towards your left side. And again, drop that right knee if you need to. One more deep inhale here, and then exhale back to center. Coming back into our plank. A little bend through the elbows, gently push away from the mat and try and make sure your back's nice and flat. You can take your feet out a bit wider. We're going to take 10 shoulder taps, so opposite hand taps, opposite shoulder, and then bring it back down. What I want you to focus on here is keeping those hips as steady as possible. So you can drop down to your knees as well. Just make sure that your hips don't rock side to side. Nice, we've got 5 more. Pelvic floor switched on as well. Belly button in towards your spine. There 3, so that core is engaged. 2, last one. We're just going to hold this plank here. Find that nice strength. There 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Perfect. Drop those knees, push back out into our child's pose that we did right at the start. You might want to give your wrists a little bit of a twist there as well. Nice one. All right, so if you've got your booty band, you can pop it on just above your knees here. If you don't have a band but you have an ankle weight, pop it on your right ankle. All optional, and you can take them off at any point. We're then going to come back down onto our mats, this time onto our forearms. So dropping down onto your forearms, knees are together, and those shoulders are back and down. Try not to kind of sink into this, but really push and be active through those upper bodies. We're going to float our right leg up and straighten through that right leg. We're going to start with some nice simple leg raises through that right side. Try and keep your hips square to the mat. On your inhale breath, drop your right foot down to the floor. Take a gentle tap. Exhale breath, we raise that right leg up towards the sky. So inhale breath, we come down. Exhale up. As we do that, squeeze that right glute to get that nice lift. If you've got a booty band on, just make sure that your leg's not getting pulled down, but you're in control of that movement. Shoulders back and down. Nice one. Don't let those abs switch off. They're going to be working as well to keep you stable. Nice one. 5 more here. First 4. Keeping that core engaged. Last 3. Third 2. And last one. We're going to hold that right leg up towards the sky. Toes are pointed. Take a double pulse. And then inhale, bring it in. And just tap with the bent knee, that left knee next to the right. Exhale, we kick up. Double pulse. Inhale in. Exhale, kick up. Double pulse. Inhale in. So keeping those toes pointed, the rest of the body really still. Try and isolate that movement just to the right leg. Exhale breath as you kick up, double pulse, inhale in. Shoulders back and down. This is going to focus a little bit more on our hamstring now, getting that nice lift through the right glute. Inhale in, exhale, kick up. 5 more. Pointing through our toes as well. Nice work. Third 3. We've got 2. And last one, hold that right leg up, take your double pulse, point those toes. Now we're going to circle our leg all the way from the hip. So everything else stays nice and still, shoulders back and down, push gently away from the mat. Circling your right leg all the way from the hip. 5 more circles in this direction. Third 3, nice work. 2, last one. Now slowly circle your leg the opposite way. These circles don't have to be huge. Focus on keeping the rest of the body really still. That's it. Shoulders back and down. 5 more here. Third 3, 2, last one. Hold that leg up. We're just going to pulse for 10. So toes are pointed. Just pulse that right foot up towards the sky. Nearly there. Little breakers coming after 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Gently bring that right leg in and push out into your child's pose. Give that right glute a little wake up if you need to. Nice work. All right, we're going to stay in that same position. This time we're going to flex the foot and we're going to kick our leg up into a horse kick position. So your foot and leg stays locked to 90 degrees and you're going to flex that foot. We're going to double pulse at the top actually. So exhale up, double pulse, inhale in. So this move starts to work a bit more into our larger glute muscles. So you want to feel that nice big glute lifting up through that right side. Exhale, breath up, double pulse, inhale back down. Pull your belly button back towards your spine still. Keep that core working and think powerful as you bring in those kicks. Exhale up, double pulse, inhale back down, shoulders back and down as well. This is going to burn through that right side. We've got another 4, stick with it. Last 3, we're not here for long. 2, and last one, hold up, we're going to pulse. Keep that leg locked to 90 degrees and flex your right foot and pulse it up towards the sky. 10 more here. That's it for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We hold. We're going to circle our right knee in towards the center of our body. So circles again, but with your leg locked to that 90 degrees. Nice work. 5 more towards the center. For 3, 2, last one. Now circle the other way. Really squeeze that right glute. Small circles, getting that big burn there. That's it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. You're going to kill me, but we're pulsing for 10 more towards the sky. That's it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring that leg in. Wake them all up. Nice work. Give it a little whack. If you've got a band on now, we're going to take one leg out of it and we're going to take a glute stretch through our right side. So you can either do this seated, just cross over your right ankle above your left knee, or you can lay down and hook your left knee in towards you. Find that nice release through the right side. Relax your shoulders here as well. Slow down your breathing. Little break before we do that on the other side. Obviously, if you need to grab some water as well. Perfect. 2 more rounds of breath here. Maybe either draw your left leg in a bit more closely, or if you're seated, gently push that knee away a little bit more. Nice one. And then slowly untwist, come up. So popping your band back on. If you started with it onto that right side, pop it back on for the left side. We're going to start again back onto our forearms, shoulders back and down, knees are glued together. Your knees are in line with your hips. This time we're going to point through our left toes, extend that left leg. Core engaged, hips are square to the floor. And we start nice and simply just with a raise and lower that left leg. Inhale, breath down, exhale up. Down on our forearms, shoulders back and down. We're trying to keep those hips square to the floor. Nice big squeeze and lift through that left side. That's it. Nice work, guys. All right, we've got 5 more here. That's 4. Last 3. Keep it going. We've got 2. And last one, we're going to hold that double pulse. Inhale, come in, bending through that left knee. Exhale, breath, we kick up, double pulse towards the sky. So inhale in, bending through your knee. Exhale up, double pulse. So you're working into your hamstring a bit more to get that kick. Again, don't forget about those abs. They're going to be staying switched on to keep the rest of the body nice and still so we can isolate the movement to that left leg. Inhale, breath in, exhale up, double pulse and kick. Getting that burn. This lunchtime for sure. 5 more here. That's it. For 4. Shoulder blades back and down. Last 3. Nice work. We've got 2. On our last one, we're going to hold double pulse. Hold that left leg up. And now just circle your leg all the way from your hip. Toes are pointed. And just think lengthening through that left leg. Shoulders back and down. Nice work, guys. Stick with it for another 5 in this direction. Keep everything else still. Try not to let your hips rock. For 2. Last one, now circle the opposite way. Woo, breathe through it, nice work. Core engaged. 5 more. For 3, 2, last one. We hold that left leg up, point those toes, and then pulse up towards the sky. Squeeze that left glute, get that nice lift up away from the mat. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice one, bring it in. Nice work, guys. Little breather here. Wake them all up. We've got our horse kicks left though. So staying down on our forearms, shoulders back and down, knees are together. This time we flex that left foot. We're going to kick up into our nice strong horse kick. Double pulse towards the sky, inhale back in. If you can, try to notice how this works slightly different glute muscles. It's working on larger muscles. Keep that leg locked to 90 degrees. Really flex your foot, and as you double pulse, kick really hard up towards the sky. That's it. Nice. 7 more here. Keep pulling your belly button back towards your spine. Obviously, we're focusing on those glutes and legs, but your abs are still going to be working as well here. Shoulders back and down. Kick a little bit harder. That's 4. Get that nice power. Last 3. That's 2. And last one. We hold up. We double pulse. Keep that leg flexed and bent to 90 degrees, and then circle your knee in towards the center of your body. Quite small circles here. Really controlled. Flex that left foot. That's it. 5 more circles in this direction. Try and keep your leg lifted. And now it bends. That's 3, 2, last one. Now circle the opposite way. Core engaged. Stick with it. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We hold and we're going to pulse up towards the sky. That's it. Squeeze that left glute. Get your leg a bit higher. Pause, engaged. 10 more. Squeeze that left side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it in. A little bit nicer on that side. Take a few deep breaths in your child's pose. Nice work. Awesome. If you've got your band on, take one leg out of your booty band and let's take that glute stretch through the left side. Nice. So crossing over, left ankle above your right knee and draw your right leg in towards you. Or again, you can do that seated as well and just push your knee away, whichever you prefer. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath here. And then 1 more deep inhale. On your exhale breath and twist, and let's give those knees a little squeeze in towards your chest. Now, popping your band back on, I'm afraid. So band on just above your knees. We're going to come into a bridge series. If it gets too intense with the band, take it off at any point. So we're laying on our backs. You might have heard these be called pelvic curls as well. So laying on your back, we're going to have those feet around hip distance apart and make sure you can touch your heels. So our legs are parallel. We're going to have our arms by our sides to begin with. Before you move, engage your pelvic floor, pull your belly button back towards your spine, arms by your side. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale breath, tuck into your tailbone, squeeze those glutes and lift your hips up off the mat. So the work is coming from those glutes, rolling all the way up. Here at the top, just be mindful, you don't want your ribs kind of be flaring out. You want to melt your ribs down towards your hips, tailbone tucked in. Squeezing those glutes, take another deep inhale, and then exhale breath, roll back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Perfect, 2 more like that. So deep inhale, exhale breath, tuck into your tailbone, squeeze your glutes, lift those hips up towards the sky. Maybe a little bit higher this time. Try not to let those ribs flare. Squeeze your glutes, deep inhale, exhale breath, roll back down 1 vertebrae at a time again. Nice, if you've got a band on, just gently push against it. Final one, we're going to hold at the top. So deep inhale, exhale breath, tuck under your tailbone, squeeze your glutes, roll yourself off that mat again, 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice, you're going to hold at the top this time. If you want to make it more challenging, you can flip your arms up towards the sky. Find that balance, and now we're going to raise and lower our heels. So exhale up, inhale down. Belly button pull back, melt your ribs down towards your hips and have a little tuck of your tailbone. If you feel like you're overextending your back here, you can shuffle your feet back towards your bottom a little bit. And those arms are optional. It makes it a bit harder, so you can always keep them by your side. Nice, we've got 7 more here. So exhale breath, raise those heels, inhale down. Breath 4, nice work. Last 3, then 2, last one. Hold those heels up. Inhale breath, drop your hips down about 3 centimeters. Exhale breath, bring them back up towards the sky. So inhale breath down, exhale up. Again, if you've got a booty band on, just push gently against it. Inhale breath down, exhale up. This is working into those glutes even more, into our legs and into our core. 5 more here. Inhale breath down, exhale up. Bed 3, you can do it. 2, last one. Hold those hips up, and we're going to take micro pulses up and down. Squeeze those glutes and out bend. So we're pulsing up and down nice and quickly. That's it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold at the top. Everything's still, just hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Slowly roll it down, 1 vertebrae at a time, until your tailbone's the last thing to come down. Nice work. Give those knees a little squeeze in towards your chest. And you can gently move side to side. We're going to stick with our bridges, but we're going to take some single leg bridges now. If you find it causes any pain through your lower back, just bring both feet onto the mat. So heels can either be lifted or flat on the mat. Heel lifted is a bit harder. Take a deep inhale at the bottom, squeeze those glutes, tuck into your tailbone and roll up towards the sky. Again, you can bring those arms up. We're going to float our left leg up towards the sky. So now that left leg's in the tabletop, keep squeezing that right glute. Inhale breath, drop your hips down 2 or 3 centimeters. Exhale, bring them up. So that right glute is working over time. Inhale breath down, exhale up. If that gets too intense, just bring that left foot back down. That's all good. Nice work. We've just got 5 more here. Inhale breath down, exhale up. Stick with it. For 3. We've got 2, and last one. We're going to hold everything up. We're going to take a dead bug little bridge now. So your right arm's going to go overhead as you toe tap that left foot to the floor, and then everything comes back to center. So inhale away, exhale back to center. Finding that balance, try and keep those hips square. If that gets too intense, but put both feet on the floor and just pulse up and down here. We've got 5 more of that little dead bug move. Left up, left leg right arm. For 4, nice work, keep it going. I know that right glute is on fire. 3, for 2, last one. We're going to pulse for 10, either with both feet on the floor or one lifted. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Left foot comes down, arms to your side, roll back down. We've got that on the other side there, okay? Give those knees a little squeeze in towards your chest. Wake up those glutes. All right, let's do it on the other side. So we're going to heels lifted or feet flat. Push against your band. Deep inhale, exhale breath, tuck under your tailbone, squeeze those glutes, lift up towards the sky. This time the opposite leg floats up, so the right leg, arms up is optional. Inhale breath, drop those hips down, exhale up. Try and keep that right leg locked to 90 degrees. Inhale breath down, exhale up. That left glute is going to work over time, and sometimes this left glute is a bit weaker, so you might find it firing up a bit quicker. Try and keep those hips square to the floor, so don't drop down to your right side. 5 more here, and we've got our little dead bug move. For 3, 2, last one. Now hold those hips up. We're going to bring that left arm overhead as we toe tap that right foot down, and then back to center. Give it a go. If you're not feeling it, pop both feet on the mat, and we're going to lower and lift. That's it. Keep it going. Squeeze that left glute. Nice work, guys. For 5, tailbone tucked in, looking strong. We're nearly there. For 3, we've got 2, and last one, back to center. Hold that right leg up. Let's pulse for 10. Squeeze that left glute, tailbone tucked in. We've got this all the way. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop that right foot down, slowly roll down. Try not to fall back onto the mat. And then give those knees a little hug in towards your chest. Nice work. The word you've been waiting for. Take that booty band off. It's not going back on. Let's come back onto our backs. Give those knees a little squeeze in towards your chest and gently move side to side. Perfect. But I'm not quite finished with you guys. Have a few more breaths here. Just going to adjust my camera angle because our final flow is a standing flow. So if you really are feeling it, you can put your band back on, but that is definitely optional. All right, so coming to standing, we're going to start with some squats just because we haven't worked those legs and glutes enough. So feet are parallel and in line with your hips. You're going to inhale, come down, stick your bottom out like you're sitting into a chair. Take 2 pulses at the bottom, exhale, breath, come up, squeeze your glutes and sweep your arms behind. So down, double pulse, exhale up. As you come down, just watch that your knees don't go in front of your toes, and you're really sticking that bottom out behind like you're sitting down into a chair, and then you're standing back up. Nice, 5 more. Exhale, breath up. For 4, so you can get a little bit lower, sweep those arms back. We've got 3. Nice work, guys. For 2, and last one. We're going to stay at the bottom, cores engage. Bring your palms together, push those hands into one another, and then just pulse at the bottom. So sticking out your butt, making sure those knees don't go in front of your toes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come back up. Nice one. Come to the end of your mat, and we're going to come to some lunges. So the top of your mat, I should say. Right leg's going to come back. Hands on your hips. We're going to step back with that right leg. So we're coming into a lunge position. Both knees are bent. Come down into a lunge here. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, just step forward with that right foot back in line with the left. So inhale down, exhale, stand forward. Nice. So a lot of that work and balance is through your left leg. Inhale, breath down, exhale up. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, as you come up, bring that right knee up towards your chest. As you come down, take a double pulse at the bottom. They're both optional add-ons. If those legs are dead, don't feel like you have to add this on. Nice. Down, double pulse, exhale, breath up. Cores engage, lengthen through your spine as you come up. Nice work. 5 more. Hands on the hips. For 4. Try and keep those hips square forward. For 3. Nice work, guys. We've got 2. And last one, stay down. We're going to just pulse that right knee down. So both legs are bent. You can bring your arms overhead here. That's 5, 4. Tailbone tucked in. 2. Last one. Stand it in. Shake those legs off. We're going to stay standing. Bend through your left knee. We're going to have our hands on our hips to begin with. We're now going to just tap in and out with that right leg. So it's a scooter movement. You're just tapping far away from your bottom and then tap it back in towards that left foot. Still that right leg. That's it. So depending on how you're feeling, you can go a little bit faster here. Add in your arms as well. So your arms go forward as your right leg goes back. That's it. Can I talk through this one and do it? All the way. Let's go a bit faster. 10 more. That's it. Let's go, guys. First 7. Last 6. Reach those arms forward. First 4. Nearly there. 3, 2. Last one. We hold. Lengthen arms forward. Right leg back. Just pulse everything up towards the sky for 10. Balancing on that left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring it in. Wake it all up. We've just got that on the other side, and then you're all done. All right, left leg back into our lunges. I'll flip sides, but you guys don't need to. So left leg back, we step back. 2 right angles. It's the right leg, that's your balance leg. Tailbone tucked in, inhale down, exhale, stand back up. So inhale down, exhale up. You can add in those additions straight away, so that left knee coming up, and the double pulse at the bottom. Both are optional. The double pulse does make it a bit more intense. Exhale, breath to come up. Down, double pulse. Exhale up. Let's go. Belly button in. Nice work. 7 more. Push through that right heel. Nice high energy to end. First 5. Bending your knees, you bring it down. Last 4. Keep lengthening through your spine. First 3. We've got 2. And last one. We're going to stay down. We're going to pulse that left knee down towards the floor. And bring your arms overhead to lengthen through that spine a bit more. Drop your left knee down. That's it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Stand up. Keep that bend through your right knee. Hands on your hips, and we're going to scoot it in and out with that left back. So it's a little tap out behind and then forward. Once you've got that rhythm, you can bring in the arms as well. So your arms go away as your leg goes back. And we go a bit faster here. That's it. Final few moves. Pause, engage. Let's go for 10. So you can speed it up. Killing it all the way, guys. First 7. Last 6. Keep that core engaged and bend through your right knee for 4, 3, 2. Last one. We hold, lengthen. Balance so that left leg comes up. Balance on your right side. Let's pulse everything up towards the sky. Squeeze your left glute. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring it in. Nice work, guys. Shake it all up. Nice deep breaths here, because the hard work's all done. Grab some water if you need to. I definitely need to. It's hot in here today. Ooh. And let's take some stretches to end. Nice work. All right, we're going to stay standing. Standing on your mat, again with your feet around hip distance apart. We're just going to start with some nice big circles through those arms. Releasing a bit of tension that may have just built up through our shoulders. And just slow down your breathing here. Keep a soft bend through your knees. Nice, and we'll take 1 more. And then just have those arms by your side. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale breath, bring your right arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, take a little side bend over to the left side. So you don't have to go super far, just a few centimeters. Or if it feels good, go a bit further. And we're just sliding that left hand just down our left thigh. Nice release through our right side. Perfect. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Left arm comes up, deep inhale. Exhale, breath, we side bend over to the right side. And again, just find that nice release through the left side of your body. Go as deep as it feels good. You don't need to force it. 1 more deep inhale, and then exhale back to center. We're going to take another deep inhale, and we're going to roll down next. So on your exhale breath, start rolling down by tucking under your chin first, and then roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Keep a soft bend through your knees and just hang your head nice and heavy. Releasing some tension down the backs of our legs, through our neck and shoulders. Really release through that neck, so you can nod your head yes, shake your head no. Don't worry at all if your hands aren't on the ground. And then we'll pause in the center. You can grab opposite elbow with opposite hand and gently move side to side here. Keep a little bend through your knees, drop your head down a bit more heavily. If you prefer, you can just stay hanging in the middle. Perfect, and then we'll pause together in the center. Gently let go of your elbows, take another deep inhale. And on your exhale breath, roll yourself up nice and slowly. Take your time here, there's no rush. Stacking vertebrae on vertebrae, all the way up to the top until your head is the last thing to come up. And when you do finally reach the top, you can roll those shoulders up, back and down a few times. I like to give everything a little shake off. And you guys are all done for your lunchtime session.